You know, one of the things that I have always told my wife, and I'd said for a long time, and just watching, let's say, other doctors or successful people, always looking to them and saying, man, I want that in my life, but also realizing that there was this other side that I noticed where you'd have a really successful person who was doing amazing things in the world's eyes especially, or even in a good way, but then I would see their kids or their family life falling apart, right? I'd see their kids like almost despising their parents, or I'd see their spouse, you know, and their marriage relationship falling apart. I'd see, you know, kids maybe following in what they were doing in their parents' footsteps, but the heart wasn't there, because in the midst of being successful, or in the midst of making an impact in the world and influencing all these other people, we forgot our most important assets, and our spouse and our families and the relationships that are actually the first things that we're supposed to be good stewards of. And so I said this early on, that I told my wife, listen, I want a big family, and I want to have a chiropractic office and a ministry that's growing, and I want to make impacts in lots of people's lives. But the most important thing has always got to be the relationship between me and my wife and my kids. At the end of the day, 20 years from now, when my kids are you know, grown adults, I want them to say, I love my dad, I respect him, and I want to be like my dad because of who he was. Not, you know, and I want to be like my dad because he made a lot of money, or I want to be like my dad because a lot of people thought he was important. I think the biggest compliment to whatever our life's work would be is that our kids respect us, honor us, and truly love us, and want to be like us in character more than just what we do in this life. Despite all the things that we do, right? All the successes that we have, you know, I think the most devastating thing to me would be that I changed thousands of people's lives out in the community. It's like hard to even think about that, you know. And our family was falling apart at home, right? That our kids didn't know us, our kids would despise us, or that my marriage would be falling apart. While that's very commonplace in the world that we live in today, to me, that would be the absolute most devastating thing. Here's one of the things that we decided. My wife and I decided, you know what, we're gonna have this business that's successful, but at the same time, everything that we do in life, we are gonna do with our family. Whether it's traveling for business, whether it's doing church, whether it's doing worship, even our personal time with the Lord. While I like my prayer closet and alone time, and we have to have that, like my kids, when they wake up in the morning and they see me reading the Bible, now it's Bible time with the family together, right? But it's worth every single extra minute, every single, you know, kind of crying baby. It's worth having to get a bigger place. It's worth taking extra hours to drive to states away instead of fly. But through those experiences, we've actually got to build bonds and teach our kids things and show our kids things that will continue to last a lifetime.